the Buffalo Bills. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's the handoff. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Bills going nickel, 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously, the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
Throw left side, complete. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Manages a gain of 3 there. And the Patriots will have a first down.
That's good for a Patriots first down.
May now from the gun. That's him on the quick hitter. Breaks the tackle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Made a throw it. He'll get it completed to Travion Henderson. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Crazy.
From the red zone on first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
This is Henderson on second down. Not much space available there. Maybe two. That brings up third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line.
So now on fourth down, Andres Borregales leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. This from 28 yards away.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Now Borregales on to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This makes it up to the 25. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Allen looking to throw. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. Completed over the middle. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but showed a love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll get back to Orchard Park after this. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
We've set it downs from the 37. First down throw for Allen. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Allen to throw. Finds a man right side. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Round 80!
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. This is cut downfield by Rice. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills finish off their opening drive.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Bass now to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Going play action, May. Flushed out of the pocket. Catch is made by the rookie out of Tennessee. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. They're in practice. They're both quarterback and tight end. Went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Trying an inside give to Henderson. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's a New England 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 from the 32. Sticking with Henderson. And no repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Well, we go to Henderson on the jump off. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Tossing it to Henderson. He'll have the 1st down and even more. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots get some late points and the lead. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots push their lead to 3. Now Borregales on to send it away. He fields it from the 8. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. The field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Running in the red zone. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills get some late points and the lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills take a 4-point lead.
Bills 14, Patriots 10. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
pass now to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's May. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Give now to the running back. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. Patriots try to hustle everyone up to the line.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up
3rd and 1. Here's May. Headed out right. Making the call himself. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Henderson's going to take this straight ahead. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
May off the play fake. Buying some time right. That's Harris on the right side. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
He's got Harris. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
1st down, May. Hits him downfield. This is Harris. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots take the lead just before halftime. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the 1st half of play.
Dragonz tacks on the extra point. And the Patriots push their lead to 3.
Bills 14.
Now Dragonz on to send it away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
He'll throw it. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
One last play before the break. They'll try the right side with Cook. Cut back to the right sideline. And they're going to get there to force him out. But a nice play for the offense to go out on, as that's going to end our first half.
To kick off for New England.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Israel Abanikanda on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one hits for 30. And the Bills have a first down.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Allen fires out wide, complete. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down now, ball at the 33. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, and give him a chance to make a play.
Now Allen. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a James Cook touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Timer pass to kick off for Buffalo.
Pass now to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's the pistol snap to May. Caught by the tight end, on in that corner. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
To the air on first down, May. Dump off caught by his back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. Out of the pistol, Henderson. And they're ready for him at the line. Couldn't manage anything there.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's on target to Williams. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots grab the lead on their first series of the half. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots push their lead to 3. Now Borregales on to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Allen. That one's caught along the left sideline. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Bills have a first down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Cook trying this one up the gut. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Ivan Pace able to make the stop.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Has a big strike to Addison. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. Give him 25 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And now it's 2nd down. Back to the air, Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Bills have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First and 10. Here's Allen. Caught out wide. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. On the sneak, it's Allen. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be second and goal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Bills take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a James Cook touchdown.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid?
That one right down the middle. And the Bills take a 4-point lead.
Patriots 24.
Pass now to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball into the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. Here's made in the air. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
It's Henderson on the give. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down.
A gain of 2 makes it third down and 10.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Looking to throw. Breaks across midfield, hits the opposing territory. And he works this down to the 41. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice.
What a clutch play late. He intercepts it. There he goes on the right side. And he's going to bring this back to the pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, and the Bucs come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. Now May coming off that kick. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up second and 3 at the 42.
Operating from the gun, here's May. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Patriots at a 2-score deficit. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. To throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line. Here's May on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Here's May again. He's got it at the 6. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots now within 1 score in the 4th. So the touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for 2 now and try to make this just a field goal game.
Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Going to need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. Then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Near the goal line. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been every...
And he's into the end zone, so that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this 4th quarter.
35.
Now Borregales on to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. They'll run it with Cook. He spins right by him. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ground 80, alert!
Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10.
319!
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Hits his running back. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
This is Cook, and he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Completed to his running back. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Buffalo calls it 2nd timeout of the half. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Catch made. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
Patriots, 38.
Bass now to kick this away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills make the play that should win them this game.
May's pass. Intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10. At the 45-yard line.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. And this is a designed run for Allen. So it's the Bills